Assalamualaikum. Good morning. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. My dear student, best wishes for you. Yes, Vita, today I am here to deliver my maths lecture. My maths lecture for the KG class. Maths lecture for the KG class. It's my 7th week lecture for the 7th lecture for the 7th week. My subject is maths for the KG class and it's 7th week lecture. Okay, my dear students, I have a topic. The topic is very interesting. Topic about shapes. Topic about shapes. Shapes. Today we will discuss many shapes. Yes, when you look around, you look many shapes around you. You look many shapes around you. Okay, there are two types of shapes: 2D shapes and 3D shapes. 2D and 3D shapes. You can see the shapes over here on the board. There are different shapes on the board. Yes, my dear students, today I am going to teach you about the shapes with the help of page number 26-27 from pre-primary book A. Yes, my dear students, welcome to my maths classroom. Yes, my dear students, you can look over here on the table. I have many shapes. I have many shapes on the table. Yes, my dear students. Now, it's our maths pre-primary book A. We will start our practice from page number 26-27. It's all about shapes. You can see different shapes over here. Yes, my dear students, I'm gonna teach you about these shapes. This is triangle, square, circle, oval and rectangle. Yes, my dear students, you have to count the rectangles from this shape. How many rectangles are there in this shape? You have to write the exact answer over here. Then you have to color the circles red. Circles 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to color all the circles red. Then color triangle yellow. Triangle, one triangle. And these are also triangles. You have to color them yellow and count the rectangles. How many rectangles are there? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have to write 7 over here. Yes, my dear students, these are some shapes. First is triangle, square, then circle, oval के बाद क्या है? Oval के बाद हमारे पास है rectangle. Yes, my dear students. Okay, beta. After recognize these shapes, you have to solve the second activity from this. With the help of this picture, you have to color all the circles red and triangle yellow, and you have to write the rectangle. How many rectangles are there in this picture? Yes, my dear students. After this, you have to try to learn the name of these shapes. First is cube. It's cube. It's cube. And cylinder, cone, yeah, this cone, and pyramid, then sphere. Yes, my dear students, I have all the shapes over here ready to your book. The first one is cube, then cylinder, then cone, pyramid, and sphere. I have 5 shapes over here. First is cube, then cylinder, cone, pyramid, then the last is sphere. There are shapes. First is cube, then cylinder, cone, pyramid and sphere. My dear students, after this you have to join this shape to its name. It's cone, you have to match the shape with its name cone. It's cone. 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 It's like a cone ice cream. It's like ice cream. Cornetto. Yes. It's cone. Cone. Why it's called cone? It shapes like a cone now. Cone ice cream. It's like ice cream cone. Yes, my dear students. So next is cube. 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 It's a cube. Then cylinder. 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 It's shaped like a cylinder, like a gas cylinder, like gas cylinder that you use to cook your food. You also have attached the cylinder with your stove also. It's shaped like a cylinder, 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 and sphere, and sphere, 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 sphere. Yes, my dear students. These are all the shapes that we have to learn today. First cube, cylinder, cone, pyramid, then sphere, then sphere. Yes, my dear students. Now I will tell you about the 2D shapes and 3D shapes. 2D shapes are different from the 3D shapes. 2D shape has 2 dimensions and 3D has 3 dimensions. 2D has 2 dimensions and 3D has 3 dimensions. 3D has 3 dimensions. Yes, my dear students. If this, yes, my dear students, it's a 2D shape because we cannot put something in this shape. It has 2 dimensions. It has 2 dimensions. The first one is length and then breadth. Length, breadth, length, breadth. Length, breadth, 2 dimensions. How many dimensions? 2D shape has always 2 dimensions. Always 2 dimensions. Length, breadth, length, breadth, length, breadth. My dear students, it's a 2D shape. It's a 2D shape. 2D shape, 2 dimensions, 2 dimensions, 2 dimensions. How many dimensions? 2 dimensions. Length, breadth, length, breadth, length, breadth. Yes, my dear students, 3D shape has 3 dimensions. 3D shape has 3 dimensions. Has 3 dimensions. Yes, my dear students, 3D shape has 3 dimensions: length, width, and height. Length, width, and height. 3D shape. Yes, my dear students. Which shape and this we will put something. Okay, we can put something inside this shape. It's called 3D shape. It's called 3D shape. It is 3D shape. Why it is called 3D shape? Because it has 3 dimensions: length, width, and height. Length, width, and height. Length, width, and height. Length, width, and height. It is called 3D shape because we can put something inside this shape. We can put something inside this shape. It is called 3D shape. It is called 3D shape. Why it is called 3D shape? Because we can add something in it. We can add anything we want to add in it. We can, because it has 3 dimensions: length, width, and height. Height, length, and width. It has 3 dimensions. Remember, my dear students, it has 3 dimensions: length, width, and height. Length, width, and height. 2 dimensions. 2 dimension 2D. 2 dimension has 2 dimensions. It has 3 dimensions: length, width, and height. And 2D shape has 2 dimensions: length and width. It has 3 dimensions: length, width, length, width, and height. Length, width, and height. Yes, my dear students, I hope you understand about the shapes and their types. How many types of the shapes? 2 types: 2D shapes and 3D shapes. 2D shapes and 3D shapes. 2D shapes are those shapes they have 2 dimensions: the length and width, and then 3D shape called, why it is called 3D shape? Because it has 3 dimensions, length, width and height, and in the 2D shapes we cannot add something in it. We cannot add something in it. Like this. This is a 2D shape. We cannot add in this because it has 2 dimensions, width and length. It is 3D shape. We can add something in it. Anything we want to add, we can, because it has 3 dimensions, length, width and height. Yes, my dear students, I hope you understand, and you have to learn the name of these shapes. This one is cube, then cylinder, okay, cone, pyramid and sphere. This one is triangle. This one is triangle and oval. This one is oval. This is oval. So oval shape. My dear students, you have to learn the name of these shapes. This one is cone, then sphere, pyramid, cone. This one is triangle, then sphere, pyramid, cone, cylinder, cube and oval. My dear students, you have to find out these things. You have to find out these shapes around you, and you have to name them also, either they are 2D or 3D. They are two dimensions or 3 dimensions. You have to find out these shapes and name them also. Yes, my dear students, now I will guide you about your notebook homework. How to do your notebook homework, I will tell you. My dear students, you have to write the backward counting over here 3 times. You have to write the backward counting on page number 43 3 times. After writing, my dear students, the next page is for 44 and order of numbers. It's all about order of numbers. You have to put the numbers in order, in correct order. Yes, my dear students. I will discuss earlier about the backward counting. It's a backward counting. My dear students, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a ladder and the boy is climbing the ladder. My dear students, count forward and write the number 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to count forward. Not backward. You have to count forward. My dear students, 6. Here there comes 7. After the 6, then 8 and 9. Count backward and write the number. Here you have to count backward. You have to go backward. Yes, my dear students. 5, 4, 3, 2, 9. Up. Always 8 after the 9, 7 and 6. My dear student, after this you have to start from the upper side, count the objects and write the number in the given box. You have to start from upper side, count these apples, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 apples, then 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Backward counting. It's a backward counting. Yes, my dear students. My dear students, I have many shapes like this. This is the shape. Inside this, there are many shapes. The triangle, rectangle. I have many shapes. In this box, in the next box, the 2D shape I have also told you earlier. I have many shapes. You can find out all the shapes around you like this. This is a box with many shapes. It's a triangle. Why it's called triangle? because it has two corners. That's why it is called triangle. Yes, my dear students, in the last class I want to just tell you about the shapes. How many shapes, different kind of shapes that I have to see you. Also box. Which shape is this? It's a triangle. Why it's called triangle? It is three corners. 1, 2 and 3. How many triangles we have? We have many triangles in this box. I want to just tell you the different type of shapes. Different size of cone. Yes, my dear students. You can also put this in order to make a triangle. You can make triangle by using these triangles to make a big one. We will use some little small triangles to make a big one. It's a triangle. Yes, my dear students. You have to make shapes with paper or heart chart that is available for you. Yes, beta, you have to draw, cut and make some more shapes to understand better, and also discuss, is it 3D or 2D? It has 2 dimensions or 3 dimensions. Yes, my dear students, I hope you have learned a lot from today's lecture and enjoyed as well. My dear students, you have to practice hard about the shapes. You have to practice hard, you have to practice more on your book, and also you have to do extra activities like you can draw, you can paste, you can draw and cut. You have to make many shapes that you can, my dear students, if you will make this shapes by yourself, it will be better understanding for you. Yes, my dear students, I hope you will practice hard, you will do that activity, you will paste, you will cut the shapes as well. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.